Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are headed to Mount Tamalpais, which is towards the north of the Pacific Coast Highway. It's supposed to be a nice day. It's cold but it's sunny, so we'll take advantage of this weather. And I hope you guys like this video, so stick around. It's really nice that it is legal to lane split here in California. It's actually really confusing every time I leave the state, and I have to remember that in other states it's actually not okay to lane split. Be able to fit here. Let's see. Able to fit. Might be able to fit. Here. I'm always extra paranoid when I have panniers. It's so much faster for me to lane split when I don't have bags. So in the past years that I've been riding, I typically leave the house really early, maybe around 7:30 or 8 a.m. in order to avoid all this traffic so that the roads are clear. But however, ever since my surgery, I find it really hard to wake up early. And I just feel like sleeping in. So at this time, it's already almost lunchtime. And of course, everybody's already on the road. So it doesn't make for a better cinematography. But at least I got enough sleep, right? This is the part that I hate when I'm riding the 701. It's so windy on this freeway, and of course I can push it, but what happens is after I get off the freeway, I get so tired from fighting the wind. So I just said, forget it, I'm gonna be on the right lane and I'm just gonna slow down, conserve my energy so I can have fun once I get up the mountain. Once we got off the freeway, and now we are on this single lane road, it reminds me of why every time I come up here, I leave at 7:30 a.m. This is the exact reason why. Because now we're scooting over in between cars and it's not necessarily safe, but otherwise you're never gonna get anywhere because this place is so packed. Okay, so welcome. We are now here on Mount Tamalpais. This place is so popular. This ride that we did today is during weekend. And as you can see how nice the weather is, of course, everybody is out. And this place has Muirwood State Park, which is very popular. If you want to see big redwood trees, you go here. And also, this is right past the Golden Gate Bridge, part of Highway 1. This is just a very popular area. A lot of bicyclists love this area as well. So it's really hard to be speeding here. Lots of blind turns, and around the corner, you'd see a group of bicyclists. You don't want to be running over them. This is mainly the reason why every time I go on a day ride, I usually leave really early. I tend to enjoy it more when there's no other vehicles. Nobody else is on the road. However, leaving at 7:30 a.m. is something that usually only happens if I am riding by myself. And now that I have 3 dogs, it's actually a little bit challenging because one of my dogs, he is still a puppy and needs more TLC than the other 2. So leaving at 7:30 seems to be impossible right now. But like all things, you just need to get used to it. And at some point, I'm going to figure out a better schedule with having 3 dogs and still be able to get out on time. And that will solve the problem. Since it's almost lunchtime, we are looking for a spot to pull over and eat something. And this seems to be a pretty nice spot right here.
Oh, we get our own view here.
Hey guys! Okay, we found a nice place to pull over and we are literally cooking lunch because we didn't really pack lunch. We got too busy with the dogs before leaving the house. So we're literally cooking camping food. We don't want to make that mistake last time where we didn't eat at all day when we went up and down the coast to East Bay, then South Bay, then we didn't eat at all. And yeah, that wasn't a good feeling by the time we went home. So it's better to cook something now. And I flew the drone a little bit earlier. I just didn't want to keep flying it because I think we are not allowed to fly the drone here. There's park rangers that keep riding up and down the mountain because there's a state park around here. There's the beach around here. There's just too many people. So I am just gonna use this GoPro Hero 8 to show you guys the view. There's so many people. We didn't want to wake up early to ride, and so now we are amongst the crowd, but it's fine because if we did wake up early, what happens is that we are cold. It's really cold and damp in the morning, so it gives it time to dry, let the roads dry up a little bit. And I'm not sure where we're heading after this. We're probably just gonna ride around the mountain here and then head back home because one of my dogs is still a puppy and I just don't feel comfortable leaving him. He's a big puppy. He's a Belgian Malamute, so I am not comfortable leaving him that long in the backyard with the chickens that he might end up eating all day. I don't want to come home to dead chickens, so it's going to be a short ride today. Here is a little clip of the scenery where we're at. I flew the drone for a short period of time, but decided to cut it short because I didn't want to get in trouble. But here's the little bit of that clip. I also adjusted my suspension from the ride last week and it's stiffer now so that the luggage are not bogging the bike down, but I'm not sure if that's a better I mean, it's better in general, but I don't know if that's a good thing because now my bike is very stiff. And obviously the roads here have a bunch of potholes and it's not perfect road, so I feel every bump. But it's way better than last week. Last week it was really bogging down and it was dragging. So it's way better, but it's just not comfortable. You can't have everything. It's better. That's all that matters. The downside of cooking your lunch when you're on the road is that it takes some time. So I should just plan to pack a lunch that doesn't need to be cooked. That is also not a protein bar because I am so sick of granolas and protein bars. I actually lived off of that for 3 years when I was on traveling too much and on the road too much. I was just living on power bars and now I'm so sick of it. So after lunch, since first of all, we started late, and we had to cook lunch. We took so much time. So I am heading back. They are continuing on to ride.
Hey guys, so they have gone to Point Reyes, but I've got to go back and check on my dogs. So I am actually headed back home now. That was fun while it lasted. It is an hour to get back home. But you know what? It's better that I was able to ride than not ride at all today. So
And we are coming up to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. Also, to share it with your female colleagues who are thinking of starting to ride motorcycles and are hesitating because they do not know how to ride bicycles or are too short to fit on any motorcycle. I learned how to ride motorcycles before I learned how to ride bicycles, so anything is possible, guys. Anything can be done as long as you set your heart and mind to it. I also want to thank my patrons for supporting my channel. Every little bit helps. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I am Pam, and this is the Motored Life Motorcycle channel. If you're interested in early access videos, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/motoredlife. The link is also in the description below. Every little bit of support helps. I do not expect you guys to contribute monthly. Even just a one-time contribution helps a lot. All proceeds, of course, goes for improvement in this channel. New gear, new equipment, more product reviews, more trips, etc. And once again, I will see you guys next Sunday for another video. Thank you so much for watching. Ride safe out there.